required, go to the cloud platform, use the service, download your material and take printouts. So this is a fantastic way. So whenever you are there, say for example, right now I am doing any work on the cloud food. If I come to the Haryana and I want to access my material, it is available on cloud platform. Only the thing is I need a one connection of internet, right? And then I can connect with the cloud and I can use or access my material. So these are the fantastic facilities available. Now what about the security of that particular online material which you are posting, which you are putting, which you are dumping on online day-to-day basis? So blockchain technology is there which provide the security for this online data. And basically this blockchain technology is invented for the cryptocurrency, but now it started used in the educational institution. Say for example, if you go to the DigiLocker, and if you in DigiLocker, they are providing service that you can download your standard 10th, 12th, your graduation, post graduation marks it in your mobile. Okay, so they are available online, and they are also providing the security, right? So this security are provided through the blockchain technology. Your data will be distributed in chunks, and they are stored in a various different server. When you started accessing, they comes together and it will provide the data, right? So these are the good facility. Government is also started using it, and now it is available through a DigiLocker. Your important documents, passport, license, your degree certificates, your Aadhaar card, everything is available through DigiLocker. So you don't have to carry your original documents. Through DigiLocker you can use it. Then comes online educations. We are using it since last 2 years. We are using it, and now after use of 2 years we can get idea about what exactly the online education is all about. Before 2 years we do not have idea about, but now at least we can get idea about what exactly the online education. And we also now started learning that how one can engage their students online. Okay, the same way we are doing in the classroom physically, same way you can do with your students on online format also. So there are so many plenty of pedagogical system available. You can adopt it and you can implement. Now always remember, pedagogy of online and offline are always different. So you must have to combine a blend of it, either offline, online, or mix of it. Or probably you can also go for the sync or async. Means synchronous material and asynchronous mode. Okay, so continuous online is not sustained more. So you also have to go for the offline activity simultaneously. So both you have to use. So basically it is known as the blend two technologies, online and offline, right? So this is also nowadays we have alternate solution. Earlier it was not there. Now we have this mode of communications or this mode of educations that one can use it, but one has to devise the pedagogy for that. Then this new technology uh, and so many other technologies also coming in our own way. This new technology will not just the change what students is going to learn in the classroom, but this is very important. Now the last statement, how they are learning. So here entire policy is discussing about how students is going to learn. More focus is given. What they are learning is not important, but now how they are going to learn and how technology is going to play a role in this learning process, which is very important. So when we are talking about technology in educations, this is very important, that how a learner is going to learn with the technology, which kind of pedagogical system you are providing, or which kind of technological tools you are providing, so they can keep themselves engaged in that and they can get maximum out of it. So which is very important. A use of technology is fine, but how you are using technology, which is very important. You are learning is fine, but how you are learning, which is very important, right? So this is most important aspects as far as the teaching and learning concern in context of technology. Moving further, so these areas and beyond will require still extensive research both on technological as well as educational front. So many people are doing, the people from the education field, they are doing continuous research that this particular tool is viable or not, or viable, how, in which extent they are viable. And after looking at the possible solution or scenarios, one can go and implement, right? Any questions about this? Anything you want to add as far as this chapter number 23 is concerned? Okay, now the $1,000,000 question is how a government is also going to implement, how what kind of option policy is offering. Let's see. Answer is NETF, National Educational Technology Forum, which is given in the policy. This forum is already established, and what they are going to do, let's see. This National Educational Technology Forum, the first stage, they provide independent evidence-based advice to central and state government agencies on technology-based intervention. As I discussed, that which tool is available or viable, and based on that, somebody is going to research it and they will provide the inputs. This is a good one, go with it. At what extent, they are also giving the guidance. Second one is build intellectual and institutional capacities in educational technology. So every institution have someone which can take front as far as the technological use. Okay, so that is also there. Third one, envision strategic trust areas in this particular domain, technological domain. And fourth, articulation part. As I said, that once you started using technology, so it's a need that you can impart that particular knowledge to somebody else. So education is very important. So articulate new direction for research and innovation. So based on the inputs, one has to write about the outputs and provide the conclusion part to the PM members. So one can get new dimension, one can start working on that particular front areas, right? And this NETF will do so many things, and they are also started doing this. The first one is variety of educational software development. Second one is software in the regional language. Third, software for remote locations and Divyang students. E-content development in all language. NCRT, CIET, CBSE, NIOS, National Council for of Educational Research and Training, Central Institute of Educational Technology, Central Board of Secondary Education, National Institute of Open Schooling, and plus IGNO. These agencies are already identified. They started their work, and they will very short coming days, they will provide the outputs. E-content made available on Diksha platform. So very soon Diksha and Swayam is going to merge. Teachers professional development through Diksha, which is also going to happen, and Diksha Swayam integrated across the school and higher educations. Okay, so these are the things will be done through NETF, and they already started the work in this dimension or in this area. Now these are the four things they are going to change our Indian educational scenario: the NTA, Diksha, Swayam, and NRF. NTA means National Testing Agency, Diksha platform for the school, Swayam platform for the higher educations, and National Research Foundations. They are going to use AI heavily, and they are coming together, and they will provide a good resources to every individuals. So every individual teacher will get benefited from this four: NTA, Diksha, NRF, and Swayam platform, right? Now, any questions about the chapter number 23? If not, we are moving towards the chapter number 24.
No,
Online.
sir.
online. The chapter number 24 is online and digital educations, ensuring equitable use of technology. In chapter number 3, we had seen that integration of technology, use of technology, but the million-dollar questions is how to provide technology to each and everyone. So that's why ensuring equitable use of technology. So that is a major challenge, that how we have to provide technology to each and everyone. Let's see the first one. There are three things: circumstances, epidemics, and way forward. So we already experienced the epidemics. We passed through the pandemics, so we know now online education is available to us, how to use it. So alternate education is there. If anything else will come in our way, so now we are capable enough what to do. Okay, so this is a possible. Third part, challenges. There are plenty of challenges in front of us, side by side. So scalability is also a problem, assessment is also a problem, pedagogical issues are there, teacher competencies are there, that so many teachers do not have idea about technology. They don't even like technology. They always say, I am from the arts, I am from the language, why I have to think about technology, what is the use of technology? We don't want to use technology, that's why we taken up the art subject. Mm. So these are the so many things in someone's mind, and we don't like technology. That's why we are running away from that particular subject, and we have taken this subject. Okay, but you can't run away from the technology. Why? Because we are using technology from morning to night. Technology is a part of our life. And then a digital divide, which is the most important aspect in today's world. So these are the challenges. Let's see one by one what are the solutions for us. Uh, every every lock has a key. So let's see. The first one, Digital India campaign, will be solved through Digital India campaign. We will see how, what exactly we mean by Digital India campaign. And then a teacher competency will be overcome through training, high level training. Now we have a MOOC platform available, so many MOOC platform we have. So through that also we can do. Right now HRDC is also doing the same thing, provide train the teachers so they can get more ideas. And then we also put creativity in the pedagogical. Earlier it was not there online. No, there is no online word in our education or any pedagogical system or any curricula. But now we can mix it up, so we can also do the creativity in that aspects. We have to take a different approach in the assessment right now. Up to this we only did offline assessment. Now so many institutions started uh, help of technology, and they are doing digital assessment and all these things, which really helps to students. And then scalability. So if you go to the Indian infrastructure website, you will get idea about the infrastructure, digital infrastructure of the India, how India is strengthening their digital structure. So we can overcome this problem of scalability in terms of infrastructure, right? So let's see one by one. We have a key initiatives in those areas where we are lagging. So the first one, pilot study for online education is started. As I mentioned in previous my slides, that number of agencies are identified. They started their work, and based on their inputs, further initiative and further steps will be taken. Second one is digital infrastructure, already started development. Just go to the Google and search India digital infrastructure. You will lead to one specific website where you will get the numbers, statistics, features, schemes, implementations are available. And then go to the third part, online teaching and platform tools. So already we have two major platforms, that is Swayam and Diksha. Fourth one, content creation and digital repository. Swayam and Diksha both are going to do the same thing. They will also provide content in regional language also in near future. Addressing digital divide. So Digital India campaign is there. What it will do, it will provide a low cost devices for those who do not have devices to access internet and digital networks, and where a remote location where internet is not accessible, uh, TV broadcasting channels are available named Swayam Prabha. So through TV network also students can get idea about the digital contents and all these things. Virtual laboratories available already in India. Just whenever you have free time, just go to the Google, search virtual laboratory in India. You will come across a very beautiful site developed by IITs and IIScs. In almost all subjects, these virtual laboratories are available. Okay, and they provide a free access to the institutions as well as individuals. Then training and incentives for the teachers. So teachers will be trained heavily using digital platforms. Online assessment and examinations. NTA is already started their work, and they already started appointments in the under the banner Parak. So they are started creating question banks, and they are recruiting experts, okay, under the name or under the banner Parak. A blended mode of learning, online and offline, synchronous, asynchronous, lying down standards. Very soon, this policy is also, one can say, in a big terms, it's a standard document. Okay, so but very soon we will get norms for online and offline and blending mode teaching and learning. Journey is already started. Okay, destinations, it's a continuous upgradations. So when one round of input will come, based on that particular input, again system is going to enhance through do some modifications, and again they will see what exactly and what are the changes will come again based on that particular changes. So this is a continuous system. This is a continuous system. Now let's see hurriedly a few scenarios as far as this policy is based on this policy concern. The first scenario is known as BADA. We will see what exactly we mean by BADA. Then second one is a national scenario. Third one is state level scenario. Fourth one is institution level scenario, and fifth one is individual scenario as far as the technology is concerned. The first scenario, Bada scenario, name is really weird, something different, but now you can see the scenario, which is B for before Corona, D for during Corona, A for after Corona. So we have three different scenario: before Corona, during Corona, and after Corona. So before Corona, what was there? Before Corona, we have offline classes, multimedia classrooms, and initially blended things. Generally, people were not using online much before the Corona. Then during the Corona, these offline classes were converted completely into the online classes because students were not coming into the classroom. Then learning platforms were introduced to the teachers as well as to the students, that physical classes are not possible. So these are the digital platforms where your teacher is there, your learning material is there, go there and access the material. And third one, partial blended. So teacher also started putting their material or disseminate their material through various digital platforms, websites, WhatsApp, uh, you can say a social media, or individual LMS learning, a Google Classroom, and so many other things. Okay, after Corona, now you can say after Corona, things are already in a good conditions as far as the Corona is concerned. So now we have hybrid classes. We are also taking online classes. We are taking also offline classes. We are mixing two things. Learning platforms, now teachers started developing their learning platforms, so they can get idea that half of the things we will do in the classroom, half of the material we will provide as a learning material. So they are started creating their own YouTube channels. They started using their own learning platforms, and then fully blended. 50% we are providing material through this digital platform, right? So these are the scenario, which is known as the Bada scenario: before, after, and during. Now, national level, we have NTA, we have Diksha, we have Swayam Prabha, we have E-Pathshala, or we have Swayam. Okay. And then state level, I'm talking about my state. So we have a good studio across the state where digital content are prepared. Every teacher are called them called by. They visit the studio, they record their sessions, and all these studio lectures are transmitted through government channels. uh, Microsoft team is provided by government to all of the teachers across the state. So they had taken their online lectures through Microsoft team. Then government given a specialized online training, which is known as the Udayam training, to all teachers, all the stakeholders, how to participate in online activities, how to take online lectures, how to prepare content digitally. And we also have a good cost which providing grant to conduct various seminar, workshops, training for this particular activity. And government has distributed low cost tablets to all the students after 12th. Those who are passing the 12th, they will get tablet in 1000 rupees only. Okay, so these are a scenario from my state. And institution level, so many institutions have developed learning management system platform. They also have a e-content studio, not all but so many. They also provides a laptop. Say for example, my university is providing a device to me, that is a laptop. After every 5 years they will give a new laptop to me, and old laptop I have to surrender it. So that is also a good facility, device support provided by the institutions. Training also provided by the institutions. Online class facilities also provided by the institutions. And individual level, what teacher did during this corona, they also taken part in the LMS, develop their LMS learning management systems, which is a Google Classroom is also one kind of LMS. They also develop their content. They also started taking hybrid class. They learn a lot during the corona. Most important part about the teachers is they learn a lot during the corona. And they also taken online classes, even though they are not trained for the online classes, but they did a fantastic job. It's a different thing, nobody has taken care what teachers did in the corona, during the corona, but teacher did a fantastic job. They were the front warriors as far as the education is concerned. Now, what kind of a shift came from before corona to after corona? So first, our journey was started from chalk and board classroom. Then we started taking help of multimedia in the classroom. Then we also started taking help of internet, and our classes goes online. And right now our classes are converted into the studio kind of a classes. Okay, so we are also teaching, as well as our teaching is recorded and transmitted to a streaming platform. So these are the change. And in future also, maybe 5, 6, 7 more steps are going to added. Okay, god knows. Okay, summary, to summarize all these things, the first part, digital divide. Second one is training. Third one is pedagogy. Fourth one is assessment. And fifth one is blended. These are the very important critical issue when we are talking about the technology in education. The first one is without a network, without devices, one cannot success as far as the use of technology in education. Second one is you need a competency to handle these digital gadgets, to impart knowledge through the digital gadget. Third one is you have to devise a pedagogy in such a way that your online teaching may have some gist, may have some importance or juice. Fourth one is you have to think differently as far as the online assessment is concerned, and one has to use both online and offline. So you have to use wisely. You have to blend. You have to provide a blending mode for this online and offline, synchronous and asynchronous. Then also it is possible. Otherwise, it's simply going to increase the screen time, not your learning time, right? So this is what I want to say with the last word. Technology cannot replace the teacher, but surely technology enabled teacher will surely replace the technological illiterate teacher. So if you have any questions, you are free to ask. With this is what I want to say as far as the use of technology in education in context of NEP 2020. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, anything, you are free to ask me. I am not a Google. I will try my best to give you answer.
Yes, anyone want to ask any question? So,
Everything is changa. There is no panga. Fantastic.
okay, sir. Thank you. On behalf of express my gratitude to you for sharing your valuable time with us and sharing your knowledge with us. And I'm very much sure about it that this knowledge will definitely going to be help all of us, all the participants in our future endeavors. And the session was very interesting. And the way you express was very elegant and decent way. So it was really very impressing. The kind of animations which you have used in your presentation was really impressing. So thank you very much. Thank you again.
Tomorrow again we are meeting. So for today, thank you very much all
Yes.
of you for your patience. अगर आपको परेशानी हुई, I can't do anything more. But ठीक
The
है.
participants are eager to learn about how to make these kind of presentations. So if you can please teach
So
them tomorrow.
tomorrow we will
Yes,
do
sir.
the things. Okay, how to create a magic. That is okay. That we'll do tomorrow. As far as the animation is concerned, ये पापी पेट का सवाल है, वरना आप लोग 1.5 घंटे यहाँ पे रहेंगे नहीं, मेरे को मारेंगे. हाँ, मैडम है प्रेजेंस के लिए रहेंगे, लेकिन कोई सुनेगा नहीं, आपकी डिवाइस सुनेगी, आप नहीं सुनेंगे. ठीक है. So,
Exactly the same thing. Actually, you kept us so engaged that we were waiting. When the next slide would come, what was the resolutions? The content was so comprehensive, and apart from that, it was so intense that we would love to learn it. That our audience, our students get into for that. It was wonderful.
this is what the fundamental is for the teacher, that if it is online or offline, only the bottom line is keep them engaged. तो कुछ ना कुछ करना पड़ता है. पापी पेट का सवाल है यहाँ पे रखने के लिए, वरना तो मुझे पता नहीं चलेगा. आप मोबाइल रख के चले जाएंगे, आपका मोबाइल सीखेगा, आप नहीं सीखेंगे, तो वो मुझे पता नहीं चलेगा. क्लासरूम में तो क्या फिजिकल व्हेन पीपल आर इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, वो बेचारे शर्म के मारे आपके सामने बैठे हैं कभी कभी, तो उनका भी ध्यान रखना पड़ता है. वो हमारा ध्यान रखते हैं, हम उनका ध्यान रखते हैं. यहाँ पे तो अच्छा फायदा है, जस्ट स्विच ऑफ द कैमरा, नोबडी कैन गेट आइडिया व्हाट यू आर डूइंग.
Yes, sir. But in online mode, the only thing to keep engaged the participant is the good content only. If you have very good and impressive content, then definitely audience will be participating in that talk.
आई थिंक मैंने आज कुछ ऐसा किया होगा. ठीक है. So thank you very much. Tea is also waiting for you and for me. Thank you very much, Nagpal madam, for providing an
All thanks
opportunity.
to you. All thanks to you for coming and sparing and for taking us to this animated ride of your presentation. And again, there was
नहीं, आपका शुक्रिया मैं इसलिए करता हूँ कि आप एक मौका देते हो कि भाई इस तरह के कार्टून प्रोफेसर भी अवेलेबल है दुनिया में, जो इस तरह का उल्टा सीधा काम करते रहते हैं.
cartoonist available हमारे पास. He is a very good cartoonist. He